Another day in the crypto realm, and what we are watching is things getting exposed. The crypto tax proposal is getting backlash. Why? Because they're just trying to kill this industry because they don't even understand how this industry works. You need to be extra careful. If not, this is going to even happen for these government agencies for sure. Because we do understand that this market is a nascent market. If you don't go for assets which are strong in fundamentals, that is going to be a lot of issues. Right now, XRP is getting that much of an attention with all that's happening with BRICS narrative, with all that's happening around the payments, central bank, digital currency, and all. But right now, if you look at the price action, you're like, okay, Bitcoin hasn't done much in last 24 hours. We're still here. XLM didn't do much. If you look at XRP at that point, you need to understand the fact that the entire market is not moving. XRP is also not moving. It's still inside the same exact pattern. But watch for this. The altcoin markets, excluding the Bitcoin and Ether, shows you that the MACD is about to cross to the upside and the price is about to run to the upside. Let me ask you one thing. If we exclude Bitcoin and Ether, which of these coins stand out? So if that market has to go up, XRP should run. Welcome to the Scientific Investor family, where the normal retail guys learn how to become the next top 10% of this world. Right now, when we look at the price action, we do have to keep this in mind, saying, okay, the altcoin side, excluding Ether, is showing a possibility where it can bounce off this trend line, which it has been respecting from some time. Now, we're not saying we're going to reach the bubble territory running so high. What we're trying to illustrate is the fact that we're going to still remain inside this pattern. That's the market psychology for now. We don't have that FOMO yet. For sure, we're inside this. But what does it actually mean? The price action here shows you that it is trying to bounce off. And if it does, you're going to watch a 20% run up in the alt market side of things, which means large caps may do 15-20% run up, but there will be some small cap, micro cap assets popping through. For sure, that will be there in the market. And we are trying to see which of these assets are about to do that. Which of these assets are showing you that possibility. And if you are looking for something like that, this can help you. You can follow the Patreon. The link is given in the description below. So as we continue, think about this for a moment. If this is the altcoin market showing you a pattern evolving on a daily chart, then the MACD shows you I'm crossing to the upside. RSI is trying to make a double bottom. All that's true. You do get a channel in the RSI, which you need to get a breakout. But right now, it actually looks like a corrective phase where you are looking to move to the upside. Now, if you jump directly onto a monthly chart, this is exactly what you see. The monthly actually shows you that the price action is below the moving average, 100% for sure. But you do actually get the idea that we are still staying above a critical range of support. We've actually managed to move through that range, but then we stayed above it. We came down there, we wicked lower. For sure, we actually tried doing that, but what happened? Whenever the price drops, buyers are interested in buying this market and pushing it back up. So the crypto market is not actually pushing lower. Instead, it is trying to gain a ground, a level playing field from where it would like to bounce off. Now, we're watching that. We want to see how things evolve for sure. But keeping in mind, if you actually take the same monthly chart for different assets, you kind of see different things. Some of the other assets on the other end, say we do have macro assets, it's showing you an entirely different picture. Watch this. It's showing you the bearish stuff is still there. Yes, you are testing this range of support, but at one point of time, you have breached that level, which kind of gives you the idea that, okay, the market is trying to test this level right now. You have that wick here, which shows you a hammer pattern, which is trying to push the price lower. We did come back down, and that's on a monthly chart, which means when you come back into XRP, you're watching something different. You're watching the price going back up. You go on to XLM, you watch this. The price is trending to the upside. You're making consistent moves to the upside, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low on a monthly chart. That's our macro structure. Say you come into the Decentraland, the Mana, you see something different. But eventually, you're watching bullseye in control because they haven't actually given up this level, which shows bears were not able to take control over here. So you zoom in and you do see that MACD is trying to cross back to the upside. But the Bitcoin slowing down, these assets are getting hit hard. For sure, they are not actually getting the actual run up which they should get, but instead we are watching them doing this. Now, the primary question becomes here, when you cross to the upside, the shorter moving average cross to the upside, you usually get a local top. And the exact opposite also is true. When the blue crosses the red here in this instance, you already made the bottom. If that's true, then you're coming here to check what's happening right now. The blue is crossing the red to the downside, which means I expect that the low is already done if the history stays relevant and true, because if it's to the upside, you make the top day. If it's to the downside, you make the bottom day. And that's the case almost every single time in this horizon, which means most likely we have already done the bottom and we may even retest that, but that's great. If you want to buy at the lower price point, you may get that opportunity. Think about this. If you are able to buy a wick around 0.45 and the price is going back up to 0.55, you still make a decent profit as a trader. But if you are looking at this asset as an investor, now you're interested in the macro pattern, where you do understand the fact that this is what's happening. That's where the price is bouncing off from. And that's exactly where you are right now. So if you actually get a certainty that this asset is about to break higher, that means that's the zone you really want to look at to buy this asset. So yeah, this is a short-term trend line, the micro move, which you're waiting to see. If the price breaks above 0.53, that kind of gives you more certainty of saying, okay, this is going back up. Now, yes, the market is completely looking at the Bitcoin structure. If Bitcoin breaks this support, it will really bring panic in the market. We really don't want to look at that side of things because we believe as of now, we are holding on to this level of support. We are trying to put in a double bottom. We're trying to bounce off. So you go on a line chart and get that exact deal. You want to actually say, okay, we may actually come back down to retest this range, but we may hold on to this pattern. Great. Now, what if it actually breaks? The next critical level which you would be watching is somewhere here, which would be around 23. So from 24, 23, 22, you have massive level of supports coming in. So if you consider this range as a critical range, yes, it is true. There is nothing wrong about it. But keep in mind, this range now becomes a super wide support. A lot of buy orders are going to be in this particular range. So even if the price is going to dip a little bit lower, yes, some of these altcoins are going to get a beating, but you will watch major buys coming in, orders setting at this range, getting popped and moving back up. So the market structure right now hasn't changed much for sure. In last 24 hours, you haven't actually seen much of a movement in the market. Yeah, if you zoom in on a micro, being a micro daily trader, intraday trader, now you may see some volatility to take benefit of, but in reality, it's nothing much. You're moving 0.2% up, 0.3% down, which is nothing in terms of Bitcoin actually. What you want to see is the price breaking through this range, getting above, giving you a confirmation that I'm trending back up. Till that time, watch the entire market. Not every asset is the same. We are looking through the entire market. We are looking through what XRP is doing. We are looking at the entire asset class to see some of them are making opportunity for sure. I agree. We are watching through that. We are watching for the breakouts. We are watching for all these possibilities where some of them are trying to trend back up and break back higher. And that's why I told you guys, if you are interested in such things, this can help you a lot. Now, if you received value for your time, please do hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't done that already. I'll meet you guys in the next video. Bye for now.